Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Fallout Shelter Survival. How y'all doing? It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Freezing cold outside. They canceled school for Bailey. It looks like it's wet, but I think it's icy. It's pretty bad. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Let's try something out. Oh, get in there! Get in there! Get in there! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! See how good he can fight the fire with it. I've heard intelligence will fight fires. I don't know why intelligence is the thing that helps you fight fires. Maybe because scientists are always blowing shit up. Who knows? But, yeah. Okay. Well, that's, all right. Cool for him. Yeah, I've been trying to do a little bit of experimentation with how, or doing some research on what outfits will work well with incidents. I'm guessing anything having to do with, like, rad scorpions, or possibly the ghouls. I'm not exactly sure. A high endurance, because that helps keep the radiation down. Intelligence with fire, brute strength. With anything else, I guess. The better the weapon, the quicker you can fire, that kind of stuff. The agility, the more you can fire. I don't know. I haven't had a definitive guide yet, and provable guide. People left me a lot of comments, and I thank you for that. But I'm not exactly sure what is the gold standard there. Anyways, we're trucking through. We got to kill 2 Raiders at the door, so I'm going to leave it go for a little while, and hopefully we don't get too destroyed. We still got to sell stuff. We're just trucking along on that one. There's just like fires everywhere, man. This is ridiculousness. We're going to run through a hell of a lot of stuff here quick. So, my goodness. Yeah. So how's your Wednesday going? Mine is okay. I'm warm. That's, always a good thing. I have, actually, it's been rough. I don't want to say this is going to be coming out. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Oh my, that was almost a problem. Yeah, we got some problems. I think we are going to be start seeing a shift again from good to bad when it comes to things. And I think part of my problem is that, let's hope it doesn't take forever to load up. Oh, it sucks. I should have rushed the room, and I should have did this beforehand. Reason I'm saying this is I'm getting a lot of harder incidents in rooms, and I think it might be because the level of the dweller inside of it has been consistently going up, but their stats haven't been. Now, that particular room should not be a problem, and I can see here as soon as it stops being such a pain in my ass. These should all be my 6ers, or my 10s. These should be my 10s unit. All 6 of these people should have all of their stats maxed out, and if that's the case, that might be why we're getting them so hard, but they're leveled up not very well. I know, like I said, the correlations I'm not finding here. The math, somebody has done the math, and I'm just too stupid or too lazy to go look for it. But the case being that we've got people in here that are fully maxed out in their stats, but their levels are about mid-teens, mid to low teens, and therefore they may not be getting the best. They don't have the best tools for the job. Basically, they're getting a raw end of the deal. It's like, yeah, you're smart and you've done everything, but let's throw you into quantum physics without ever actually opening up a book and see how well you do. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying before we had the fire, and I wanted to look at that. It's been a crazy week. I put out a video late Sunday during the Super Bowl. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. Not that I really care, because of the Patriots, and I am from PA, so Philly, I'm glad they won. They got their 1 Super Bowl. We still have 6 over here in Pittsburgh. Haha. But James Harrison, other story. Anyways, I quit watching football religiously on Sundays a few years ago because of all the just the straight up hypocrisy. I'm not going to get on my soapbox for that. I probably have done it before on why I quit watching. But it's like people get all cranked out over the game, and they get all worked up, and it's like there's 4 hours of your life you could be doing other things. And unfortunately, I was doing things I'd rather wouldn't have been doing. There has been, and I put out a video Sunday night talking about it, and please go watch it. And I know it's about 16, 17 minutes of a rant, but still, it's a very important thing. We've talked a lot about me being a shirt designer on this channel, on these videos. I hate to take up this space for that, but this is an important thing. There are sites out there like T-Chip and Teespring and Sunfrog and even Spreadshirt and Etsy and all these other places that are taking artists' work. I sell on TeePublic, I sell on Redbubble, I sell on Cafe Press. My artwork is up there. They're actually going to the internet and culling together very popular or trending or just new designs and making these campaigns and selling them for money that's not mine, and I'm not getting any money for it. And they're stealing. I mean, it's basically theft. It's misrepresentation. It's intellectual property theft. Now, I don't have the money to go out and trade. Oh my God, trademark all of these things. So there's no way I can keep them from doing so without legal representation, and the money I make on the shirts isn't enough to justify me spending the money on having trademarks and whatnot. I don't have the legal means to do so. I just don't. We are in trouble here, my friends. We are in trouble. This could be bad. This could be bad. Oh, shit the bed. All right. Okay. Yeah, that didn't go very well at all. Excuse me. So yeah, I spent Sunday reporting, all these campaigns on Teespring and T-Chip and then Sunfrog, and I spent yesterday and Monday doing the exact same thing. I reported 99 links of campaigns that were using my artwork, and that's just insane. I mean, it really just is a problem here if you have to protect yourself. Like I said, I don't make enough money to trademark everything. If I did, I wouldn't make any money off my art at all. I'd be spending it all on trademarking, which doesn't really do me any good. So that's that. Also, Sunday finished off Prey. What a really, really great game that is. I'll have some more thoughts on that. I'm still playing through. I don't want to give anything away at this point. I'm waiting for the Raiders to hopefully kick out to the top there. That's why I'm, vamping a little bit. But what a really, really good game, associated to Bethesda. My goodness. I mean, if you like sci-fi, if you've never played the game, it's been out for a year. If you've never played the game, sci-fi, aliens, it's open area walkthrough, it's the standard typical game. It got some jump scares in it. It really is I mean, I can't talk about it enough in this venue, but yeah, I'm back. I'm going through again now just to pick up stuff that I didn't do in between recordings, but so there you go. But like I said, I think because we're getting peeps in these rooms that are getting leveled up, and the incidents are taking their toll. They're becoming more damaging, and they don't have the skills. I'm going to just start cycling through people into these rooms while I'm not recording. I hate to do that, but I'm pretty good. Look at my levels are really, really decent there. I'm not too worried about it. I think I can handle it. The only problem is I have to remember to come back in a few hours or a few times a day and do that. And that's kind of like the thing. I mean, I can sit here and I can pull all these people out of their different rooms and throw them into into training getting their stuff done. But you got to remember to go look at them after a while. Otherwise, if you don't, they just sit there and they don't collect themselves. It's like the resources. The only problem with training people is that you don't collect any of the resources that they get, or you don't collect their leveling up, or they're getting to the next level of their special automatically, like you do with, I'm just going to let him handle it for now because, my goodness. Oh, all right. I'll send somebody up. Jesus, because it might... Shouldn't spread. It won't spread. No, we know it won't spread. He's doing a good job on it. I don't care. He's expendable. He can be revived. The resources that you collect, like power, water, and food, is something that you can have. I have Mr. Handy's doing it for me. You don't have to worry about it. But they're training up to a new level in their perks and their stats is not something that you collect automatically, which that forces you to sort of be a part of the game a little bit more. Hey, and that's the way it should be. We also need to get some better weaponry out there. Unfortunately, I can't upgrade this room until I get 75 dwellers. You can see I've got 17. My goodness, when we finally open that's going to be a really special day when we open up all 17 lunchboxes and see what we get. Because we know that at 35 and one more dweller, and we're going to have Death Claws at the door. Oh, I didn't even see him down there. When we reach about 60, I think, or 50 something, that's when Rad Scorpions hit. So, 60, something like that. So I'm not looking forward to that as well, because peeps, we're going to have, I'm going to have to maybe, this is the weapon factory. I might want to just build out the, I think this is where this is going to live. I think this is going to stay here. So we should probably build out the outfit workshop as well. I know we unlocked that as well. Yeah. Put that on the other side. Upgrade it, why not? $55 required. Well, that sucks. We can still craft rare outfits just because, which is fine. And we can't really do anything with weaponry because we don't, a 7 to 10 I think is the best I can craft right now. I need some better outfits. If I can get some better outfits, then I can get rid of some outfits. Oh look, we got that one. Rare. We have, we upgrade the, oh, that kind of sucks. Well, that was pointless. I don't know why I did this then. Well, that blows. Everybody's got good, wow. Cost, no, this is horrible. Yeah, there's nothing good in here. I mean, just the usual stuff. Schoolmarm, suburbanite. Yeah, 3s are about the best we can do. Well, that blows. I don't know why I did that. Just another room that things can go wrong in. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, that's where we're sitting at today. I'm still waiting for a couple of things to happen so that we can be done. I don't know what else we can do. I say, this is the horrible thing. This is the horrible thing. This is how bad this has gotten with playing survival, is that, and I'm to think, I don't know what else I can do. I can do this or I can do that. I know what I need to do. I'm just not prepared to do it yet. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I don't want anybody to die. I don't want to lose anybody. I mean, we can grow more dwellers if we needed them, but we're going to start getting through people that are, irreplaceable at this point. And I have legendary dwellers. I don't want to have anything happen to them. That's, you don't want to have anything happen to your legendary dwellers. You'll never get them back, maybe. You never know. That's the thing and that's the thing about this game. If you lose something, can you get it back? Can you get, here's the thing. Excuse me for 1 second as I blow my nose. I have three dogs in my other vaults because of quests and lunchboxes or whatnot. I have 2 Preston Garveys. That time I sneezed. I don't know if you can get them back in the event that you lose them or you sell them or they die, especially in survival mode. That's kind of that runs a risk. And I'm one of those kind of gamers that I like to collect things. I like to have all the stuff. Get it, one of everything and then sell the rest, One of every, if it's a legendary or rare outfit, I usually keep around one and then sell the rest, that kind of thing. It's not something I'm aware of. I don't think you can. I think you lose them, they're gone. So, that sucks. Yeah, and back to another thing. With Prey ending, that opens me up to another series. I have one already ready to go. I've just put some videos up on it. I'm gonna just do what I'm doing with Skyrim, where I wanted to get. I have over 100 episodes of Skyrim recorded, and episode 100, I sort of planned it out so that I could release one a day until I hit 100, and then I can go back to a weekly. It sort of gave me a little bit of a buffer, but not, my goodness, it would have been May before I hit episode 100. And I really wanted to get some stuff because there's some T-shirts out there I wanted to sell. I got a Dark Brotherhood T-shirt, inspired by the Dark Brotherhood T-shirt. I have, the Nightingale, and I have the College of Winterhold, those T-shirts out there. So I didn't want to let them stick around. But with Prey, I'm going to do the same thing. There's going to be a total of 50-some episodes. Woohoo! Made it rain! There's going to be a total of 52 episodes, I believe. And I've got about 8 left. And that alone is like I can get 2 weeks out of that. If I go now, and then I'll put us to the middle of March, and then I can start the new series. And that's going to be in that realm of I'm not going to be monetized anyways, so it doesn't really matter what I do. And I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit with Fallout Shelter, just because I hope I don't lose anybody because of that. I'd rather. Here's my thing. I would rather put out good content. I would rather put out more quality content than more quantity of content. Meaning that if I have the opportunity to put out a better episode every other week or once a month, I would rather do that than put out one every week where it's just me putzing around and just to keep to a deadline and just to keep to a schedule. That doesn't help anybody. That hurts me more, I think, in the long run. I think that, as a YouTuber, as a channel, as a content creator, I think you get better results from putting more effort into your work than you do by just putting out more work. There's arguments for and against with that idea, and I can tell you more about that in another setting. But I would like to spend, I would like to just do what I was going to originally plan to do with the modded Minecraft and have a few episodes of just me bullshitting instead of me taking up games like this where you are more interested in what I'm doing in the game than what's going on in my life, and record those so I can just talk over top of them just in a freestyle moment. Something that doesn't really require me to do any sort of manipulation in the game that, I can just worry about just having content behind. It's more the talking than it is the video. So that's, I think, is where I'm going to go with that. I've always used Fallout Shelter, though, as my platform for speaking out to the peeps, because it goes back to when we were doing the other vaults where I was doing quests all the time, and the quests got, boring because it was just the same thing over and over again, just to a different ending. And I would just, I'd tell a story, and I like doing that, and I miss doing that. I'm afraid to do it here because this is Fallout Shelter survival. So, I guess, but people, I don't know, how people stream? Is that what they do? See, I say I don't want to do these things, and then yet I do it. But I'm waiting for this to happen. I guess I could expedite the matter by putting somebody in there. I just don't want to waste them. All right, look. You're gonna need some help. Let's just get it done. My goodness, Mr. Handy, you've got a Ginsu knife on the end of that arm there, and you are just not getting the job done. We're gonna call you dull. Dull blade. Dull edge. No edge. I don't know. I don't think Stark Paladin Cross is getting this shit done either. She's just running around. And that's looking at this, it makes me think, man, what could you make? I mean, what can people make content out of? Could you watch, not you personally, but could people in general watch an hour of just a room? I mean, I'm sure that there is people who have the, level 50, great weapon, so all of her stats out, and yet she's getting rinsed by these damn red roaches. I don't understand that. But just think about, people who have channels. And my goodness, could you just imagine? I think, and that's the thing. I think, I'm such a prick. I think that once I get to the point where I can't monetize videos, I'll just put out stupid random shit like that. Just why not? Just say you wanted to spend an hour watching a room of dwellers just sit there and talk and do their work. I think that would be hilarious. Because my other vaults, I have rooms that are, that are fully stocked. It's not survival, so I'm not worried about losing anybody. I have the opportunity. I have the ability. That's just something that is an interesting to me, that perhaps maybe that's something to do that would be kind of fun. I just call it the scenery channel, just call it just video game backgrounds. Just an hour of this. Just an hour. Could you imagine that? Just an hour of just a room. Just that setting. And what I would do is I would set it apart from everything else, where you can't see anything else, where it's just that room. And just let the magic happen, and just see if, force people to sit there and watch it, because something cool could happen while they're in the room. That would be insane. That's definitely an idea. That's definitely a thought. Can you tell I'm hurting for content? Can you tell I'm hurting for ideas these days? This is how bad it's gotten. This is my life right now. I've gone feral, pretty much. Oh boy. Anyways. Alright, I think, my goodness, because I want to get this to happen, it's not going to happen. Let's try to force the issue a little bit. No, I don't want to do that, because it takes too damn long. I haven't had a raider attack in such a long time. It kind of pisses me off. Let's see if we can get it to, that didn't work. He did not. I can't grab him. I have to send him out. You have to go out, dude. Sorry. That's all there is to it. So what have we talked about today? Oh my goodness. We've talked about me fighting the good fight against art theft online. We've talked about Prey, finishing up Prey, doing the videos, horrible ideas for videos. And, I'm talking, I brilliantly segue from, maybe I should put out more quality content than more quantity of content. And I talk about saying, let's just have the Dweller Cam. The Dweller Cam show. Just I mean, seriously, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but there are worse things to watch out there than just an hour's worth of a dweller just doing shit in a room. I mean, it's kind of like, basically that's what this is. When you get those old games like Sim Tower and Sim City and all that, and you just watch people, you begin to say, I'm the strategizing the game, try to get, it's an ant farm. It's basically what is a giant ant farm. You're God playing the game. But when you get to the point where you've done everything that you can do and you've maxed out everything, do you start over? Or do you just sit there and you just kind of watch your peeps, watch their lives? I mean, there have been times where I have not caught what they've said, but it's been an interesting, there are phrases that they sometimes say to each other, like Kyle here. Kyle really doesn't have any much to say. There's nobody to talk to. But in a room where there's, people like here, feeling lazy, you call the right robot. You want it, I'll fetch it. That kind of thing. People have conversations. You put them in a room and they converse. Put them in families' room. That kind of thing. Maybe for the holidays, just have, I'd have to take out the music because the music would get annoying after a while, but still. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Just an hour's worth of the Medbay channel. An hour worth. Imagine needing a stim pack for self-maintenance. Oh, humans, you slay me. You don't slay much with that damn arm you got, you weakling. So, this is what it is. All right, I think we can't get that damn figures. I need an actual raider attack. I can't get one. That blows. What else are we doing here? We can't. I don't want to kill anything else. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of this one because I'm never going to get to that point and sell it. But this one here, this one's less. Let's get rid of that one. Collects 25 stim packs. Well, G-Minis. I could have done that easily.
Well, you're gonna be the reason why I need to collect 25 stim packs here. Da 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 ba ba da ba. Yeah, since I can't monetize, I can't put a commercial in front of it or an ad in front of it. You know, people are more inclined to watch it. It doesn't matter if they watch it. I don't care if they watch it. It's just, it's funny to me. It's interesting to me. It's interesting. I've you know, I'm always thinking of things that I thought would be interesting. I've got one idea that would be great. I don't know how much it would cost to make it happen, but it would be awesome. I figure probably the licensing alone would be the problem. I probably couldn't do it because of that. I don't want to give it away because somebody will take it and use it and they'll make money off of it. Bad enough I got to fight people stealing my artwork, making money off my ideas. You know, you filming Fallout Shelter and putting a video out there of somebody standing in a room for 5 hours, it's not stealing my idea. I'm sure somebody's already done it. I'm sure if they go to YouTube right now, after you're done watching this video, of course, go to YouTube and search 10 hours of a vault dweller in a room. I mean, that's, you know, until he dies. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's, you know, it could be, you don't know what's going to happen. It's a surprise. Does the mysterious stranger show up? Does the, you know, an outbreak happen? You know, rad scorpions? If I could just keep the game from not shifting focus and just leave it on that room, I could just let it go. Otherwise, I got to edit this shit where I got to take out all the stuff where it pans away. There we go, finally. Saved by the raider attack. My goodness. Kill him at the door. Get him. Get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Get it, get it, get... Oh, well, I didn't want to do that, but... You don't know what that's from. Gravity Falls. Man, I tell you what. I'm such a nerd. I watched Gravity Falls when it was out on the original Disney XD or whatever it was when it first came out. I caught the first season after the fact because it was like 2 years in between seasons. And my goodness, what a wonderfully great show. I love that show. It's just everything you want it to be, you know? It's everything you want it to be. And now they're rerunning them on Disney, so I have just backing up episodes and you know, I'm getting the repeats of all the seasons, and you know, I'm cycling through. I think on the second go round of the the first and second season. The 12-year-old me. Here's the reason why I love that show. The 12-year-old me would not have been even as athletic or smart or even somewhat, you know, as functional as Dipper. But the 12-year-old me would have been just right there with him, totally in love with Wendy. That, you know, that would have been 12-year-old me would have been totally up that, you know, up that alley. That would have been me. That show speaks to me on so many different levels. Just from, you know, I love the mythology behind it. You know, it really is smart and funny and has jokes that are written for adults that, you know, can play to kids that aren't evil, that aren't like, you know, malicious and naughty. Naughty? Did I just say that? Naughty. I mean, inappropriate for kids. It's really is. It's one of those perfect shows that I wish it would have gone on for more than just 2 seasons. So, all right, what's our next objective that we can collect 10 outfits? Well, bully, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have gotten rid of that, sold that outfit. But yeah, I'm going to go off and I'm going to contemplate the idea of doing a 10 hours of Vault Dweller for the hell of it. Not monetize it. Or monetize it and see how well it does beforehand and then just not monetize it. You know, let it fall into the realm of obscurity after they demonetize my channel. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. And of course, I'm going to start putting people in these rooms so that I can get them in. Hopefully next week I have a video. I have a reason to do a video. Hopefully next week I can show you some progress on what we've done. I'll have to remember to do that. So that's it for tonight. Hey, I want to thank y'all for coming down this journey and putting up with me for as much as you have. You stay classy out there, peeps, and have a good night. Bye-bye.